Hello. Yeah, I think we're back. We're back. I think we got the feedback. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. 15 minutes left in the third period. It's still 2-1 for Milton Keynes Thunder. So
Oh
you
yes,
haven't missed anything.
apologies, ladies and gentlemen. There, just changing a fuse in the plug there, or you Canadians call it power outlet. So still 2-1. 15 minutes left of the third period. There, no change in the scoreline, but just was certainly happy there. The period has been dominated by the Huskies there with 2 to 3 shots and a couple of rebounds there. Unfortunately, the Huskies just cannot get that puck in it. Some great goaltending now.
As expected, the intensity's picked up here in the third period, especially from the Huskies. They know what they need to do: put the puck in the net.
So we're 15 minutes behind just to find out who will be taking that second spot for the Sheffield weekend on the 5th and 6th of June. So make your way to the pages there, depending on the output today, what team you're supporting now, and secure those tickets.
Yeah, that would be a fun weekend. We haven't. Not many of us have had a chance to get out and about lately, so up to Sheffield to watch some hockey would be great fun.
So a quick icing call there. Back in the Huskies defensive zone, no changes being made from the Thunder. So hopefully you've all logged back into the Facebook feed there. It did end and reset there, but we're up and streaming now, and they're both on the YouTube lines as well. So a big thank out to the Alexandra Palace staff there for changing that fuse.
Yep. Well done, guys. Face-off won by Milton Keynes. I'd have to say Milton Keynes have won a good majority of the face-offs up to now.
And especially in key areas of the ice as well, like the attacking zone. You have to win those face-off, you're the attacking team.
You lose face-offs. All this pressure right there came from losing that face-off. Oh, just deflected wide.
So some great work from this line out there, from Heinpitcher and Ferguson as well. This line is causing the Huskies' defence there the most problems of the evening. Nice turnover by Ewan Hill. Just takes the shot. Unfortunately, just couldn't get his own rebound there. But a nice turnover there by the Huskies. Unfortunately, just couldn't put that puck and get that rebound away. So a quick change by both teams there. And we're just coming to a clock count. We've got 13 minutes left and 30 minutes before we know who goes into that weekend there that plays alongside Slough Jets to play with the tournament with the Sheffield Steelers and the Widnes Wild.
Yeah, more hockey for one of these teams coming up in a few weeks' time.
Yeah, we've got the game next weekend. And then it's the weekend after that. So for the Jets and for the Huskies, there's if they both get through, there's no gaps in the weekends there. They play the last game next weekend and then straight into the Cup weekend, Sheffield Arena.
I have to say that the EIHA, with the help in organizing these cup competitions to let these guys play hockey through the spring, late winter and spring, has been a real benefit to everyone. It was a long time without hockey for these guys.
And for those that have been watching hockey on Free Sports there of the UK, some couple of interesting games there. Always going to be that difficult game there against the Team Russia. But an interesting game against Slovakia today. Low scoreline.
A fantastic 2-1 loss to Slovakia. Slovakia is a big hockey country. That's impressive
Exactly.
from Team GB.
And Team GB there has scored more goals than Canada, haven't they?
Yeah, well, the Canadian players are in the NHL right now with other things on their minds.
Still Canada.
Yeah. No, Canada lost its first game to Latvia, which was a bit of a shock.
So back to the Huskies and Milton Keynes. It's still end-to-end hockey there. Some fighting for the 50-50 puck there on the boards. Everything to skate for now. Just coming up to this last 10 minutes of the game.
Well, a lot depends on the goalies right now, Laverick and Long, as the pressure builds in the third period. One more goal for Milton Keynes would be big trouble for the Huskies.
Remember, you've got to bear in mind here is the Huskies. If they do get that next goal, it's going to be a draw, and this is so the Huskies need to get 2 goals really than the one there. So if they do get the goal come through, and depending on what happens in the next point after that, they still got the Slough weekend. Still going to be undecided.
If it goes to overtime, Gary, you can explain all the
Yeah.
combinations, permutations, because I can't follow it. So let's hope for a result here in the third period. Someone has been hit in the face.
Yeah, I think got hit by a stick there as it went up and down, and he's just coming up to the bench there.
Yeah.
He's left his glove on the ice.
Hopefully nothing serious. It can be a bit of a shock when you get knocked in the face.
Especially your teeth.
You can react quite a bit to that.
Chamberlain there with the puck just skates, trips, and just falls into the goalkeeper's crease there. It look like he lost an edge, or
lost an edge.
As he cut in, I think there was a bit of hold in there, but I don't think anything to cause the fall. I think just caught an edge as he tried to cut in now. Don't think the ref is calling anything untoward. So just coming into the last 10 minutes of the third period, with Huskies 1 goal and Thunder 2 goals.
Yeah, Chamberlain coming off after that collision. Have a breather.
And face-off would just be outside the circle there as the Chamberlain there's getting into the goalkeeper's crease and took out the goal there. So it'll be outside the defensive zone. So again, end-to-end hockey here. Milton Keynes would just take possession of that puck, shot just high over the net. Jackson tried to make the clearance there, unable to get the puck out of the zone.
Oh, Chamberlain back on the ice. Good to see.
Chamberlain carrying the puck in the zone.
Is that called? Yeah. That
His
looked like a tripping,
Yeah,
possibly.
his stick was in around his legs there, but I don't think he actually caused it. But hey, when someone falls over and there's a stick in his ankles, the refs generally got to call that. I think his stick just got caught up in his legs. He didn't make the hook. It's his equipment.
Yeah,
Player's
right.
equipment gets caught up with the player. The ref has to call it, even if it's intentional or not.
8 minutes 46 seconds left, and 2-minute minor penalty to the Huskies.
I mean, tough 2 minutes for the Huskies now. They do not want to let in a goal now. They do not want to have a goal scored against them.
And on the other side of things, it's a huge opportunity for the Thunder.
Exactly, and they've got to play quite aggressive as well because really they want this short-handed goal where they can. So maybe they've got to play a guy high to try and get that break. But by doing so, he's a risk there. So Malkai there, the puck passing back to the defence. Unfortunately, couldn't get that rebound.
Lost another face-off.
Stevens with the puck there, just pointed back to Malkai. Malkai back to Stevens.
Oh.
Just unfortunately, puck was bouncing, couldn't keep it in the zone. Zach Middleton now gaining possession, taking a shot.
Oh. Big chance, big chance.
That was a great chance. This is the short-handed goal they need to get.
Going to have to take one of these chances. They've had their chances tonight with and only the one goal to show for it. A lot of that's down to Laverick, who's played very, very well tonight.
Yeah, I think looking for the man of matches there for the Thunder. I think your close call there with Laverick and also with McCall Phillip there, just showing some great performance there for the Thunder.
Well, a lot will be determined in the next 7 minutes and 53 seconds. There might be a hero on the Huskies bench somewhere.
A great shot by Chamberlain.
Oh,
There. Just goes wide on the rebound. Hagger to Chamberlain. Chamberlain to Hagger. Hagger takes the shot. No one for the tip in now.
slap shot wide. Oh. There's good goaltending by Adam Long coming out. You could see he knew the shot was coming, so he pushed out to cut down that angle, get himself to the top of the blue paint.
Yeah, Boom just picked up that loose puck there, but didn't have much time to do with it, as you say. Long coming out and cutting down those angles. So we got 7 minutes, just over 7 minutes there remaining in the third period. Just the one goal behind there from the Huskies. And a shot from the point through the crowd.
After losing the faceoff again, Adam Long did not move at all. Completely screened on that shot.
So great goal by Chamberlain. Good call as well. He could see that there was traffic in front of the net. Just shot it straight at the goalkeeper, right in between the legs there. Goaltender, by the time he saw that puck come through, he couldn't close his legs on that gap there.
Yeah, exactly right, Gary. That's a great decision to throw that puck at the net when their body's in front.
There was a power play goal there, so we're now back on 5-on-5.
Good save. You can see a little bit of desperation there in the Huskies' play. They really need to push in these last 6 minutes.
So Huskers got a tough hill to climb here. So not only have to win the game in the game regulation, there's 3 goals there, is that if they get the 2 goals back and go into overtime, still chance an overtime win, but remember is that it's still classed as a draw. There's still a point by the overtime loss team. I think there's a penalty being called.
Against the Huskies.
I think it's calling the penalty on Pentecost there.
Wait for the signal. I didn't see it, Gary. Did you?
I think it was slashing by Pentecost. We'll see. The linesman's coming to the bench. No, it's actually on Nathan Pollard. Pollard's, I think, is receiving a 2-minute penalty there.
Well, it's not going to help things for the Huskies with 6.5 minutes left.
No. Holding penalty, so got it for the holding. So again, Huskies now on a short-handed over 2 minutes. There's just over 6 minutes left of the period, so they need to play a very tight short-handed there, and then,
as you said before, they might look to have a one-man high breaking up through the middle. So
it's just a shot there from the point. Chamberlain again from the shot.
and the rebound. Adam Long couldn't hold on to the puck, and it dropped.
Exactly, just bounced off to the side there and just got the rebound. There's only so many shots that Long can take. It's a scoreline now 4-1, and that's just with Chamberlain scoring the last 2 goals there with the shot and the pass.
Yep, Chamberlain. We mentioned him at the start of the game. One of the star players for Milton Keynes, but had been relatively quiet up to now.
He's played defense for the last kind of like during this game, and he's normally a forward there, but it's really shown that defensive player just cut the goals down in there, but also he's contributed as a defense as well, like scoring and then just creating that last goal there.
Well, now we have definitely looked like a high hit. Definitely looked like a high hit, but there was no call on the play.
So I don't know what the ref is calling there. Another penalty.
Well, Harrison Lillis took a high hit there,
Yeah,
and looked at the referee for a penalty on that. Nothing was coming, so wasn't too happy. Well, they're sorting that. They've sorted that out. No penalties called. Well, with 5.5 minutes left in the game, Milton Keynes may
I think they
be ready to pack their bags for Sheffield.
Huskies need to score 4 goals.
Oh,
in the next 4 minutes. 3 attempts there, just bouncing off. I mean, the goaltender, Larry, is just making so many saves here. And they're going to break away by Chamberlain. Puck just bounced off in the wrong direction now.
Yeah, good defense by Davies. Oof.
Huskies clearing the puck. Woodford now just picking up the puck, looking for that pass. Unfortunately, no one there wide as the line gets a line change there with some fresh legs on the ice. So running into the last 5 minutes of the game. Thunder now with 4 goals to Huskies 1.
The Huskies have played well. Milton Keynes have played well. It's been an evenly matched game. But Laverick may have made the difference here tonight, I think.
He's made some great saves there. There's been chances in front of the net the Huskies have had. And just Laverick's been there every time.
It's not only the save you make; it's where the rebounds go. You direct the rebounds towards the corners, so that there are no garbage goals given.
He hasn't let out many rebounds neither. He's
No.
cushioned the shot there well.
Yeah.
Throws the puck where it needs to be. Good solid performance by Laverick.
Not giving up though. Working hard behind the net.
So coming into the last 4 minutes. That's the last 4 minutes of the game. Huskies aiming to try and get 4 goals so they can secure their spot. And they're trying every single thing to get through.
Oh, good
but
save.
just cannot get a goal past Laverick.
Well, Gary, we've done these games through the tournaments here in the late winter and spring, and I think we've watched the Haringey Huskies develop a lot from the first game back after lockdown.
Exactly there, yeah. By having the guest players, there's some great players with the Peterborough guys joining. A few changes through there just helping out there with not all the Huskies available for these competitions. And it took a couple of weeks for them to get settled in.
Yep.
And obviously they've had the break as well. The Huskies started quite late with training and such, but Pollard just with a puck there, unfortunately just goes wide. But the Huskies started quite late in this competition. And going through the second competition there after the Spring Cup to Wethersfield Cup has proved their worth, that they can step up a level.
Yeah, and that we can't forget that they've stepped up a level against some of these teams that play in the higher division.
And another great save by Laverick there.
He's like a brick wall tonight.
Definitely. Dragomir there just picked up that loose puck there, took his time, took the shot, but Laverick had the better.
Well, this isn't the Huskies' last game. They do have a game next week against Lee Valley. Against
Slough.
Slough.
But unfortunately, we're still going to come to the last 3 minutes, and the Thunder come out with the win there. No matter if they beat the Jets next weekend, as they can't get that second spot for that weekend away on that cup game. So that's the weekend of the 5th and 6th of June. The North and South Cups meet together for one final cup at Sheffield Arena.
Oh,
and just the puck bobbed there, bobbed up and down for Pentecost, and just couldn't get that shot away. Mullicky now with the puck just tried to skate wide. Unfortunately, the puck bounced. Lillis looking for a long stretch pass. Just hits the netting and down the boards. Now, if we had plexiglass, the puck would be still in play.
Indeed. If only.
We haven't mentioned the netting in a while, have we? So we just come up to 2.5 minutes. The Huskies just trying, they need to get 3 goals, 4 goals to get through to their final. And 3 goals for the overtime win. Unfortunately, they can't get through. Pass through Great pass through there to the high slat and just shot wide. Pass it to Ferguson. Ferguson with a wrap around there, pass in front of the net. Couldn't get, just bounce over the stick. Dell just shooting wide of the net there. Kept in by Lillis.
Well, there has to be a big congratulations to the Milton Keynes Thunder.
There's a minute and a half to go, and with the 3 goal lead there, it's looking at the Milton Keynes are grabbing that second spot.
And good luck to them.
Exactly.
Up north, represent the South with pride.
Exactly. It's a different style of hockey as well up north. It's more an aggressive level of hockey. And it's more off the play as well, is that if you haven't got the puck, then you've got a man next to you, you're being marked. It's a completely different style of hockey up there.
Oh, yeah. Well, hopefully there's a stream available so we can catch some of that.
So just coming to the last 55 seconds of the game. With the Huskies now playing, more or less playing for pride.
Woodford's throwing his body in front of that slap shot, right to the dying minutes.
Exactly. They're playing for pride here. So two wrist shots from the slot there, just cannot get it through. The third shot there.
Still working hard.
Yeah, Barnes Garner there just cannot get that puck through. 3 shots he had there on the net, and every time just that crowd in front of the net. At one point he's got to go in, or at least hit the goalie.
Oh, on the rebound. First save was fantastic, but the rebound fell right to the Thunder player with 7 seconds left.
As we say, Long, he can stop the first shot, but it's difficult to stop that second and third shot, especially with 2 players getting towards you.
That's Beaumoulin, who scored that goal, getting his own rebound. That pads the score a bit. 5-1. 5-1 doesn't sound great, but the Huskies have played better than that. It's been a closer game than that.
It's only the last 6 minutes of the game. The last 6 minutes, you've got 3 goals that have been scored. 2 power play. Just from there. So we just come to the end of the game there. Great game by the Thunder. Congratulations grabbing that second spot. So we have Thunder 5, Huskies 1. So thank you for all listening over the spring and the Rutherford Cup there. Hope you enjoyed our commentary here with me and Mike. And who knows what happens in the future, whether there be other cup games. We'll be doing a commentary. Difficult to say. But thanks for tuning in. And hope we'll see you later. So we're just coming for the man of matches there. Mike and I have chosen. We're just going through the handshakes. And due to COVID, there's no handshaking across teams. Which is weird because you can check it on the eyes. You can't shake the hands.
These things. But
whether the Huskies want to shake hands with the Thunder is another matter. But yeah, COVID says no. So the man of the match goes to a great performance by the Thunder there, Laverick there. He was stopping every single shot that's happening with the Huskies there. And the Huskies man of the match is Brad Barron there. He just shows some great determination, some great rushes there, and was a stalwart defense for today's game. So that all comes to the end there. So thanks for watching and listening.
Thanks, everyone.
Goodbye from Gary Dodds.
Goodbye from Mike Callahan.
And goodbye from Eric as well.
He never made
it. Still in traffic, yeah. Sure. And goodbye from Eric Van
Meulen.